This next session is going to be the back routine, what you do actually while she still has her shirt on. So you just want to take your time with this, and the whole goal in this part is to make the shirt feel uncomfortable so you can have her basically pull her shirt off. So make sure you watch it a couple times, make sure you get the hand movements correctly, and you actually understand how to make the shirt pull on the person to make it feel uncomfortable. Okay, so now you've done both feet, she should be pretty relaxed, and she's probably going to want her back done now that she sees that you can massage the feet pretty well. So, basically you're going to ask her to turn over, and you're going to come over on the side of her. And what you're going to do is, you're not going to take off her shirt because that defeats the whole purpose. You want basically her to do it so she's comfortable. So what you're going to do is you're going to put a couple squirts of lotion on your hands, and you're not going to overdo it. And you're going to come right underneath the shirt, and you're going to lift up the back of it, and you're going to start working your way up all the way to the shoulders. You're going to do this a couple times, coming all the way up, and as you come up, you're going to lift up on the shirt, and this makes it real uncomfortable and makes it seem like the shirt is restricting the movement that you're trying to do. And so eventually you're going to do this a couple times, and she's going to realize that the shirt is actually in the way and is creating an obstacle for you to actually make her back feel better. So she's going to want to take off her shirt. So you can ask her, you want to take off your shirt so I can get your back better? You'll probably feel a lot better. And you can help her take off her shirt. So now you have complete access to the back, and she took off her shirt herself, so she's actually comfortable doing this. So the next thing you're going to do a couple gliding strokes all the way up to the top of the shoulders and divide the back and come back down. You're going to do this about 3 or 4 times, just kind of bringing lotion all the way up to the top of the shoulders and coming back down. All right. So the next thing you're going to do is you're just going to use one hand, and you're going to do like a gliding stroke up the left side of the spine. And you're going to want to remember, never press it directly on top of the spine because it kind of feels uncomfortable, and it's not the safest thing to do. So you want to go directly to the left of the spine. You're going to come up, and you're going to stop right at the shoulders, and you're going to do a couple circles right at the shoulders, and you're going to feel a couple, you're going to feel the muscles rolling around underneath your fingers, and you're going to do several circles right at the top of the shoulder. And you're going to come back down, and then you're going to repeat on the opposite side. And if you see the skin getting a little red, that's normal. That's just the blood coming to the surface. And again, we're just going to do a couple gliding strokes all the way up to the top of the shoulder. And then we're going to stop up here at the top and do a couple circles, just kind of working the muscles. And if you feel any tight spots, you can actually just stop for a second and press down on those tight spots. And if there's ever any doubt of how much pressure you need to put down on while you're doing the massage, you just ask them if the pressure's enough or if they need more pressure. So now you've done both sides. So you're going to do alternating thumbs up both sides. Try to do 2 passes is good. And then you're going to work your way up to the shoulders. And what you can do, you can move their arms down to their sides. It kind of puts the shoulder in a better position up here to get these muscles. And you're just going to kind of wring out the top part of this muscle right here, the trapezius. You can squeeze it with your thumbs, bring it up, put some pressure on it. You can do about 5 squeezes right there on that side. And then you're going to come back down to the bottom, just kind of glide back down. You always want to keep contact with the person while you're giving a massage. When you lift up your hands, it kind of breaks up the flow of things and breaks up the connection that you're trying to create. And so we can actually do the same thing on this side. You're going to bring her arm back, and then you're going to squeeze up here at the shoulders. And make sure you're not pulling on any of the hairs either, too. That's important that you're not pulling on the person's hair when you're doing the massage, because those little hairs can actually, be aggravating if they get caught underneath your hand. So you want to do a couple squeezes up here, just working this muscle called the trapezoid. And then you're going to come all the way back down to the bottom, and you're going to work yourself back to the low back. And now once we get to the low back, we're going to do a side to side motion, just transitioning from side to side. Just gliding from side to side. You can put a little pressure right here as well. So at this point, you've pretty much done the whole back. So now what I want you to do is actually commit this section to memory and then practice it a couple of times and maybe watch the video again.